So we are students of NIT Surat, and we are over here to participate in Water Reuse Certificate Hackathon. The problem statement that was given to us is how do we make sure that the industries that are using the water uh, have a proper treatment of that water, and they try and recycle and reuse as much of it as possible. So there would be two sensors that would be installed in the industries. One of them would be meter A and another would be meter B. What meter A would do is that it would record the amount of wastewater that's been dispatched, and what meter B would do is it would record the quality of the treated water and the amount of the treated water that's been done by the industry. So we have built a regulator dashboard which would enable multiple features for the regulator to use. So suppose the regulator has to go ahead and add a meter or IoT sensor into the blockchain. So he would just go ahead and paste the device ID. Now the multiple organizations can have multiple sensors. So every sensor is recognized by unique every sensor is recognized by unique address, and every organization is recognized by unique sensor. Let me just go ahead and add a type A sensor. Now once I authorize, there would be a MetaMask notification which would pop up. The MetaMask is basically enables Ethereum transactions. It's a wallet. Once that's done, you can see that there is a device which has been added to IoT meter A. Now I would go ahead and show how we can detect an anomaly in the in the problem statement that was asked to us. We were asked that what are the different ways that anomalies can be detected in our project. So there is a very huge possibility that there could be a network fluctuation or electricity outage in the industry itself. Now that's not and there's a possibility that they could be tampering with the IoT meters and try to do a fraud. Now what we're doing is we are predicting the value of or the volume beforehand, and we are making sure that if there's a jump or if there's some sort of anomaly that's been taking place, then we say that okay, so this is a problem, an alert is created, and the regulators have to go ahead and check. Now in case of the electricity shortage and electricity or network failures, the values that would be saved in the IoT sensor itself, and then they would be uploaded. I will show you the machine learning algorithms that we have used. We have used largely three algorithms. One is linear regression, another is continuous weighted average, and the third one is a neural network. Now they predict different values, and those predicted values are being served over an API to our app. So suppose I submit. So the predicted value from continuous weighted average is 2395. From regression, it's 1427, and 2395.127. For deep neural network, it's 2395.1865. So they're nearly the same, but in different use case scenarios, different algorithms can be used for better accuracy. Now I'm going to show it what are the feature, what is regulator dashboard. So what's the most important feature of regulator dashboard? So when the IoT meter B stores the values of the treated wastewater, the regulator can set that this is the minimum acceptable pH, solids, and hardness. So different features, minimum acceptable limit of different features of that water. So we can say that this pH is 4, solids is 78, hardness. So and the minimum oil and biological oxygen demand wastewater is something like that. So minimum percentage recycle should be 30%, and this is for large industries, and different limits for treatment would be present for different industries, say urban local bodies or housing complexes. Once we submit it, just again it creates a smart contracts, and MetaMask notification pops up, and we authorize it. Now this is token transfer for regulator. So the idea is that initially the one water reuse certificate is defined by 0.001 Ethereum, which has been set by the initial regulator. Once the demand and sale increases or decreases depending on the water reuse or water use and by different industries, this value would change according to demand and sale. So
So for this, first we are trying to first we'll allot the total number of tokens according to the wastewater allowed every year or every according to the authority what authority decides for this thing. So try to if you try to transfer some tokens to the contract first. So to the sale contract, we'll transfer few tokens. These tokens will be according to the again according to what the authority decides for the industries to be spent in 1 month or according to its uses. It will be transferred to the sale. And then after this, these tokens will be divided according to the industry's use. According some like larger industries will have more wastewater allowances, and lower industries, smaller scale industries have lesser one. So after this, any industry will be assigned and any industry will be assigned the number of tokens allowed to be allowed for the wastewater according to their users. Either they can it can be transferred by the admin side. The authority can transfer it with this panel we have used. We have already shown this in the previous one during the submission, but still if we want to, like, if some industry has to submit this and 100 here, there again a transaction window pop-ups for this. Another way is if we reload this, we'll get to see the total number of tokens left within the sale area. Sorry, not this one. Transfer regulator. Okay, and also if we now if we can we have also provided the industry side where industries can buy tokens from the token or token sale contracts. So number of tokens to be done here. If we change the account, so we have already selected the required account here, and if we transfer the tokens, छोड़ो अब रहने दो इसे, वापस